Happy holidays! Welcome you guys to the most Christmassy vlog you've ever watched. I'm so excited to film this video. I love the holidays. It's almost Christmas, it's almost my birthday, and I'm actually having a birthday / Christmas cocktails hybrid party. And I need to get my house ready. Like I want full-blown Christmas everywhere. I want to bring a lot of nature from outside in. Just have like a really beautiful classic Christmas that's also simple. We're gonna decorate, we're gonna DIY, we're gonna wrap, we're gonna do gifting. I'm doing a special advent calendar for my boys this year for the first time, a 12 days of Christmas. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got them for those 12 days of Christmas. I think we're gonna start with that. And then we're gonna wrap all of those presents and prep things there. And I'm gonna build like this advent calendar garland thing. Yeah, let's start. Let me show you guys what I have. These are all gifts that basically are Christmassy things that I want my kids to enjoy prior to Christmas. Number one is this I Spy Christmas book. How gorgeous is this with all these like vintage metallic ornaments? And these pictures just really capture Christmas in such a fun way. And I feel like my son is to the age that he will really enjoy this. And on the second day of Christmas, a little tree ornament. My husband picked this out at a vintage Christmas market we went to last weekend. So this is the ornament. It's really sweet. It's really classic. I love to hang these under a branch that has a lot of space so it looks like they're floating and flying. On the third day of Christmas, we have a bunch of records from the thrift store that were $1 a piece. So yes, I've been collecting these Christmas records all year. It's just so fun. I love our record player. We've been using it a ton and I wanted to bust these out obviously before it's Christmas Day. And for the third day of Christmas for our advent calendar, I have matching Christmas jammies for my little one and my 3-year-old. These are from Milk Barn, which is one of my absolute favorite clothing brands, period, for kids. It's the sweetest stuff, you guys. They have the most imaginative, like beautiful childlike prints and the softest fabrics. The fabrics is why I buy stuff from Milk Barn. I've been the biggest fan for so long. I purchased so many things with my own money. And then for this video, they graciously sent me a few items that I picked out. Like I said, they're so soft. All the fabrics, they're cotton and bamboo, and they're 100% GOTS certified organic, which means they're really good for sensitive skin. We are the biggest sensitive skin family, and so I just need things to be soft and safe for my little one's skins. There's no toxins, and all the dyes that they use are eco-friendly, which is amazing. The matching sweatsuit I got for my 3-year-old is just unreal. Like, it's so sweet. Look at the detail on that with the embroidery and the fur there, and it's probably the softest sweatshirt I've ever felt. And then I have little matching sweatpants, and you can just feel like the waistband, the pockets is just such good quality. If you've been tuned in on the channel at all, I'm either thrifting or I'm buying brands that I know have really good values, like Milk Barn does, that make quality products that hold up. And so when we grow out of our Milk Barn stuff, I am regifting this to friends, and it's like the ultimate present, or saving it for another kid if you're having multiple kids. And in addition to these cute little jammies, which honestly these just will be our Christmas Eve or Christmas Day outfits, I also got this knit jumpsuit for my 6-month-old. Is this not the cutest, sweetest thing you've ever seen? And again, the softness of it, the comfort, the breathability of all the fabrics. They can wear them all day, they can wear them all night, and they just work really well. And I also got a couple other really cute kind of like woodland themed prints, pajamas and a jumpsuit for my little one that I'm gonna show you for day 8. I think they just have great, especially boys prints. So much boy stuff leans like baseball and dinosaurs, and it's just not that cute. And for me, these are very like neutral, beautiful things that work for, of course, boy and girl babies, but for boys specifically, I find that I really hit the jackpot here. Gift number 5 is this story orchestra book. This specific one we already own, but I ordered a new one that hasn't yet come with the Nutcracker. And this is just a book that has orchestra music that you can play throughout. Just something a little different for a book, and it has just such a beautiful cover and imagery. I think it's fantastic. And on the 6th day of Christmas, we're decorating cookies. So I got some cookie mix. I'm not a big baker, you guys. I don't have much time to bake with the littles, but I do love to decorate. So I just got some mixes. I got some sugar cookie mix, some gingerbread, some holiday sprinkles. I've got some really beautiful cookie cutters at the vintage market, classics, tree, star, a moose, very Montana, gingerbread house, this fun little donut one, and a heart. For the 8th day of Christmas of my little advent calendar, we've got a Play-Doh kit. So this has some little Play-Doh colors in it, 3 colors, and then this crank with different shapes you can push things through. My son and I have been watching this show on Amazon Prime called Squished. It's so good if you like cooking competition shows or things like that, and we've been really enjoying watching that together. And so I got him a Play-Doh kit. For the 8th day of Christmas, I have this little woodland bundle. I got this very adorable mallard ornament from a vintage shop over in Columbia Falls. And this one doesn't belong to one person. This will just kind of be a family ornament. But this will be my son's portion of this day, the 3-year-old. The other parts are for the baby. Here's another set of jammies from Milk Barn. This is this beautiful pine cone print, one of their seasonal holiday prints. And again, it's not super Christmas specific. You can wear it all winter long, all year long, really. And then also I picked out, this might be my favorite thing. It's this corduroy jumpsuit. You guys, corduroy with the collar and these snap buttons and the most sweet kind of vintage style woodland print. We have deer and like ferns on here. We've got pockets. It's just the coolest thing ever. I already know we're gonna save this piece for my sister-in-law and then hopefully save it for our son's kids if they choose to have kids later on. It's just that nice. Like, it's lined. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to put my little baby in this sweet outfit. On the 9th day of Christmas, we've got another book. Maybe you guys have the Goodnight Train book. It's such a great little short story. Illustrations, they just really transport you to a different place. Like, even when I'm reading this to my son in bed, I just feel like a kid again. So Santa and the Goodnight Train, can't wait to read this to my sons. Day number 10 is a sweet little paint set. This is all from the dollar store, really inexpensive. So the plan is to paint some holiday images on here. Then I thought we could use them as Christmas cards, write a note on the back when we deliver cookies and things like that. Because I don't like just painting these to paint because I always throw them out. But if I can repurpose as a sweet little card, I think that's nice. And for the 11th day of Christmas, we're not doing a classic gingerbread house, you guys. We're doing a gingerbread truck. Anything trucks my 3-year-old's obsessed with. For the 12th day of Christmas, this will be our last one. This is a present my mom just brought to us yesterday when she got here, and she already wrapped it, but I'll put a picture up on the screen what it is. She said it's a little village set of figurines from IKEA. Let's get wrapping. That's the next step. I'm gonna build out that advent calendar garland and then wrap all these little gifts with their cute little 1 through 12 tags. I'm feeling crafty today, so we're gonna make a couple garlands. This first one, I'll leave a link to the recipe in the description box, but it's just cornstarch, baking soda, and water. Heat it up, roll it out, use your cookie cutter, make whatever shapes you want. I wanted to do little stars, but I accidentally wrapped the star cookie cutter just now, so I ended up just doing these hearts. But this was super simple. You can let it air dry or you can bake it in the oven. I feel like this garland works well for Christmas. It's a little bit girlier, heartwarming. It's fun. Next, I am making that 12 Days of Christmas felt garland. So I was inspired by a lot of different pictures on Pinterest. I wanted something that was very playful, colorful, looked kind of like DIY, homemade kind of 70s look. So I'm just going for it with the scissors and the ideas I have in my head and cutting out a bunch of different Christmas themed characters. And then I added little pockets on the back of each character so I can slide a note in. I'm gonna be doing this scavenger hunt style with clues for my son so he can find his gifts each day. Good morning. It is Thanksgiving morning, actually. I just finished a hot yoga class, which was so nice. One of my new friends, a mom friend from preschool, invited me, which was so sweet. It's like all gratitude. It was hot yoga, so I was sweating a ton, and they had free coffee at the end and some pumpkin pie. So that was really, really nice. We're actually spending Thanksgiving with new friends that we met this past summer. They're also new to the area. They have a little 2-year-old and also a baby boy as well. So they're doing the turkey and all the big stuff, and then we're bringing over some sides. So got to prep a few things there. I'm not a big chef or cook. Like, I'm not good at the science of all the temperatures and things when it comes to cooking, but I really like assembling things and like decorating and like cold food that you don't have to cook. I mean, I can cook, I just don't enjoy it. Anyway, I'm doing like a big charcuterie board spread and things like that. We're actually going to get our Christmas tree right now. And so we're going to go to the national forest. The closest part of it I could find on the map. It's over in the next town in Columbia Falls, kind of like up in the forest towards Glacier National Park. So we got our tree permit $5 to go cut down a tree. We're trying to get one as tall as we can. I think the tallest height you can get is like 15 feet or 13 feet high, which is so tall, but we have tall ceilings up in our place here. So that's what's going on today. A lot of things happening. And then tomorrow morning, we're leaving for Canada. We're taking a quick jaunt up to Fernie. I had never heard of Fernie before. It's a really, really cute town similar to Whitefish, where there's a great ski mountain. It's cozy, it's cute, great downtown, great restaurants. It's pretty isolated from major cities and airports, so I feel like a lot of people don't know about Fernie, but it's actually like an amazing, amazing mountain to visit. And we got really good rates, I think, because Thanksgiving isn't happening up in Canada, and so we got hotel rooms at the mountain for less than $150 a night. We're just all cramming in the studio, the four of us, so we'll see how we do. I haven't really skied in a few years. I'm pretty out of shape, but I did pretty good in the yoga class today. I will say I was surprised because when I tried to do a push-up post-birth this time, I couldn't even do one push-up. I was just so weak for whatever reason, and today I did pretty good with my chaturangas. Let's hop into it. I'm gonna take a really quick shower and then we're gonna go get the tree. We found a spot. We actually scouted out this area the other day. We're down on a trail by this creek in the forest. My son and my husband are already on their way on the sled. We're gonna go catch up with them. Dustin is the biggest Clark Griswold. He just keeps going further and further down this trail. Like, he always thinks there's something better around the next corner. Clark Griswold just disappeared. I'm the kind of person that if someone goes missing for like 30 seconds, my head goes to the worst places. Like, where is he? It's not that cold out. Like, I'm not wearing gloves. But, I mean, it's snowy out here. We're in the middle of the forest. Where is he? He's on a solo mission right now. Dustin! And he has the bear spray. I think all the bears are asleep by now, but I don't know for sure. There's a lot of bears out here in Montana, you guys, which is scary, but try not to think about it. All right, let's go back to the sled, see if he went back the other way. There he is. Any luck?
Off in the trees.
Okay, we're heading over to my spot. I feel like we both I always want to be the one that finds the tree. We've been out here for a while now. The suspense is building. I feel like at this point, we can't just settle on any tree. It has to be like the tree. But how long do you look? Basically, everything we want is like too big. It needs to be trimmed down. We need to find something more manageable that's not super sparse. It's part of cutting trees down in the forest. You never know what you're gonna find. We found it. The tree is like down in a gully. It's so heavy.
Got it up the hill. I was inside the tree with my hair tangled, my eyes closed, like blindly carrying the heaviest thing I've ever carried. We got it up the hill. We almost abandoned it, but we got it. I think it might be slightly shorter than last year, but it is so much wider. The baby's crying. Let's get it on top of the car. That's gonna be another feat.
All right, you ready? We're gonna walk it up the side of the car.
I don't think I can. I know.
Don't stop now.
I just have it on my head. I'm so sorry.
What if it'll go? One of the funnier things I've ever seen in my life.
Someone's on tie down duty.
W. Griswold.
It is 2 o'clock and we need to be somewhere at 4. It takes 30 minutes to get home. We can do it. Oh, it took forever to find our tree. We always do this, but it's so fun, the drama of it. There he is, my partner in crime. This is our hotel. It's called Lizard Creek Lodge, and there's like an ice bar inside, which is so funny. We couldn't go in because it's no kids, but you bet your bottom dollar I would have been in that ice bar a couple years ago. And then the lift is right here, super convenient. Yeah, less than 150 bucks a night, including parking and everything. So sweet. Morning, it's my first run and I just counted 4 years since I was pregnant with my first son. And I'm alone on the mountain. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning up here in Fernie, Canada. Let's get it. my gosh, that was so fun. I forget how fun skiing is. Like, that is probably the most free I felt since I've had my kids. I just put on some Olivia Rodrigo and then some Paramore, and I was just jamming. I forgot my AirPods, so I literally was just playing in my pocket, which I'd be usually too embarrassed to be playing music out loud, but I don't care. This is my me time. Yeah, first run in 4 years after having 2 kids. Pretty amazing, actually. So I'm gonna just ski as much as I can this morning. Our checkout's at 11. It's already, again, like 9 something. So I'm just gonna pack in a bunch of runs, and then we're gonna hit the road and head home. My husband skied all day yesterday while I watched the boys. I really try my best to change, but something's in love will fade. About to do my last run down the Lizard Bowl. If you've never skied before, I learned as an adult. I had never been as a kid. Obviously, it's an expensive hobby, but if you buy your stuff on discount at the end of the winter season and you get your pass and you actually go a lot, I do think it's a good value. It's super fun. My husband grew up ski racing, and so it's a new world to me, but ever since I've learned, I'm obsessed. It's definitely like type 2 fun. Have you ever heard of that? Like type 1 fun is, I don't know, eating candy, like laying by the pool. Type 2 fun is like kind of hard and painful, like running a marathon or going on a hike. I don't know if it has to be athletic, but that's like a bit more challenging. Anyway, skiing is like the definition of type 2 fun. It's cold as hell. Getting on the gear, lugging everything is absolutely miserable. Packing it, unpacking it, especially now with kids. But now that I'm up here, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's so crazy fun and freeing and just really, really exciting in a way that not a lot of things are in life. Hello, we are back in the US. Dustin brought our tree into the garage to de-ice. It has like all these ice chunks and snow on it, and it's too heavy even to stand up in the stand. It was just tipping over, and he had it like tied up to the side of our house. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it inside. It might be too big and heavy, but I'm optimistic that we can do it. We got it out of the woods and got it here, we can get it up. And then we're pulling out all the decorations. They're carrying them upstairs right now, and we're gonna decorate our living room, just vacuum, decluttered a little bit. We're ready to get decorating. I got Dustin and I these stockings from Pottery Barn the first year we were dating, which is like so presumptuous. Did you think it was weird I bought us matching stockings the year we, like 6 months into dating?
I thought it was pretty cool.
They're pretty expensive new from Pottery Barn. The prices have gone up, and so I actually got these both secondhand on Poshmark. We have finished trimming the tree, at least the initial trim, all the big pieces. I'm gonna let the tree sit for the next day or so and maybe do a couple more clippings. We took quite a few branches off, which is great because I can use those for my garlands. Here she is. She's very like triangle pear-shaped tree. It's looking good. It made a huge mess. Getting a real tree is the messiest thing ever, but to me it's so worth it, and it smells amazing in here. Worth it. Oh.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe.
Wow! What happened to the top?
A present that I put under the tree.
So I originally got all of these ones for a different sort of like craft. I wanted to make this like hanging thing from our dining room table. But the tree is so big, I don't think our regular ornaments are gonna cover it. And so we're gonna use some of these. I was just holding them up, these clear, they're not even glass, plastic balls and little snowballs, and they look really beautiful. So I'm gonna fill the tree in first with these like evenly spread out, and then we'll put in all of our like personal hand collected ornaments next.
Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Hello guys, good evening. It's been the longest day. Dustin is traveling for work right now. My bun started out like this high this morning, and it's just sinking down. Still in my pajamas from last night. Just one of those days. Decorating the house for the holidays with kids is a different beast. I'm just like inching along, I'm trying not to have too high of expectations, but I also really love doing it. So it's a balancing act for sure. We only have a few more things to finish up. I'm really excited to just like wrap everything up and just enjoy the holidays. So I'm gonna get all of my extra branches and tree trimmings and put a garland along the railing upstairs and then across the mantle on the fireplace. That's my big to-do. And then the angel that I thrifted doesn't work on top of the tree. It's like too small and it's tipping off. And so I just got some yellow felt. I'm gonna try to cut out kind of like a kitschy, more like camp style, cartoony, like the Grinch Who Stole Christmas type of star. I got some gold sequins too. We'll see what I can come up with there. Last year I didn't do a tree topper because I had the same issue, just like too tall, too flimsy. But this year I'm gonna make it happen.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels.
Dustin just brought this giant Trader Joe's haul home from Spokane. This is what it looks like when you go to Trader Joe's once a year. So I wanted to do a super speedy Trader Joe's haul. Again, we don't live by one. We get stuff from there like once or twice a year besides what my mom sends. And so I told Dustin to get every single thing holiday he could possibly find in the store. They have a lot and he took it very literally. So we're having that Christmas party. And so I would say 80% of this I'm gonna put out in tiny little bowls at the Christmas party. So trying to do traditional Christmas without a ton of like baking and cooking myself because I know my strong suits are better at making the drinks and socializing. And I just won't enjoy myself if I'm cooking and like having to worry about all of those logistics. It's just, again, not my specialty. So we got a ton of like mixed nuts, rosemary nuts. What else do we have? I wanted this one candle. He kept sending me pictures of the different sections and I would tell him what I wanted on each rack or each shelf. This red fruits crackling candle. These are my #1 favorite thing from Trader Joe's, these meringue cookies. I usually eat one box in like 2 days. They're so good, they're so delicious. I love the freaky styrofoam texture. It's my favorite texture. So many little candies. So for the Christmas party, I wanted to do some like sugar plum fairy pink candy inspired infusions. And so he got these colorful jellies. Like Dustin definitely understood the assignment. He gets my vision. I guess I've described it well enough. And then these candy cane chocolate covered almonds, which look a little pink with the red and white on those. Just so much good candy. And then also he found mistletoe. And I was afraid I was gonna have to just like use other leaves as my mistletoe, but he got real mistletoe, a few packages of these. Trader Joe's just knows what they're doing. It's so stinking cute. So excited to hang this up for the party. Then he also got 2 of these beautiful dry arrangements. A winter white is just the best. So I'm gonna combine the 2 of these. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I probably can't put it out until the party because my 3-year-old will just like crunch them into oblivion. And then I also wanted to share for the party my plan for the cocktails. I'm gonna do one, like I keep saying sugar plum fairy, but like fruity yummy drink. And I got these syrups from Portland Syrups. After all of my investigations, I found that these are well loved and really good quality. So first off, I got the Marionberry one. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna mix it with yet. Lemon, sparkling something. This will be like sweet and bubbly, maybe vodka, question mark. And then the bright chai. I'm gonna do kind of like a, not an eggnog, but a heavy cream with this chai, spice, cinnamon thing going on. So that gives you a little idea of what food and drinks I'm gonna be having at my party. And then for the kids, I don't want them up in the party zone, the adult zone. And so downstairs, I'm gonna try to make it like really cool. I think there's gonna be about like 10, 12, maybe more kids under the age of 5. So a little bit wild. I assume there'll be like a parent or 2 down there at all times. We'll see. But in my son's room, I'm gonna do like this snowball fight. So I ordered these fluffy snowballs, this big pack. I'm gonna put a sign on the door that's like, caution, enter at your own risk, snowball fight. That's gonna be cute for people that wanna like wild out, be crazy, jump on the bed. And then in the room next door, which is my husband's office, I'm planning to make it the cozy corner. That's what the sign's gonna say, cozy corner, now playing Christmas movies. So I'm gonna put on a movie in there with a bunch of blankets and pillows for the kids that wanna like relax and, you know, take a load off. And I think I might do a get ready with me for that party, doing my hair and makeup like full out. I haven't actually done my hair in a very long time. And I just got a new big barrel curling iron that gives me a blowout look. So maybe I'll do my makeup and hair with you. I think that'd be a fun video. And I'm wearing that green dress with the puff sleeves that I've kept in my closet for 1.5 years that I haven't worn yet. Okay, this evening truly is the last night of decorating. You guys, it's actually the night before I'm posting this. So if you see it in the morning, hello, greetings from kind of present day. Let's wrap this thing up. My final garlands, my little doodle daddles. Get this place sparkling. And this evening's advent calendar gift is coincidentally the Milk Barn clothes. They're so stinking cute. It was my husband's first time seeing these. And you guys want to shop Milk Barn this Christmas, this holiday season, I do have a discount code for 20% off that I'll put on the screen and in the description box. And now it's time for the final clips of my decorated home this year. I hope you love it. It's simple, colorful, but classic Christmas.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of